Zeal Education Society, redefining excellence.
Hello, this is Shruti Sambarwal, student of third year Computer Department at Zeal Polytechnic, Pune. My group member is Sudhamani Bhagwat. Today, I am here about to explain PBL activities. Our project topic is Study Credit Card Fraud as an Identity Threat under the guidance of Professor Vijay Mohite sir and Professor Mahesh Pawar sir. Growth in the electronic payment sectors has surpassed general economic growth and growth in other financial sectors. Electronic payments include credit, debit, and other electronic instruments used to transfer payments from consumers to merchants. In today's era, many of you will surely agree in the fact that in today's time, it is impossible to live a day without credit card. Right, especially after the current cash card situation, credit cards are nothing short of God's angel fulfilling our wishes. No matter where we go, if you have a credit card, you're sorted. Means you do not have to carry cash. But my friend, wait a minute, because what's coming next will make you a bit disappointed. Well, as they say, every coin has two sides, good and bad. So, as you already know the good side of credit card, so what's about them? Guess. I'm sure you must be wondering, right? Further, we'll analyze disadvantage of using credit card. Fraud is one of the major ethical issues in the credit card industry. Fraud is a crime of getting money by tricking or deceiving people. You must be wondering why I'm telling you the information about fraud, right? But yes, it is the disadvantage of using credit card. The proposals made in this paper are likely to have beneficial attributes in terms of cost saving and time efficiency. Firstly, we have to know what credit card actually means. So let's begin. A credit card is an instrument which provides instantaneous credit facilities to its holder to avail a variety of goods and services at the merchant outlet. It is made up of plastic and hence popularly known as plastic card or plastic money. The holders can use the cards to get credit from banks up to 45 days. The credit card reveals the consumers without any risk of carrying cash and ensures safety. As we have discussed earlier, if we have a credit card, we do not have to carry cash.
So let us know about types of cards. There are many types of cards and they are cash card, debit card, check card, charge card, smart card, cooperative credit card, business card.
To know frauds in credit cards, we have to know difference between those cards, isn't it? So now I'm going to tell you difference between credit card and debit card.
Credit card, only one payment can be made, but in debit card, possible to do all payments, money and withdrawals. Credit card needs password, but debit card does not need password. In credit card, change your bank account anytime, but in debit card, we have to do it immediately.
Now, let's see norms for giving credit cards. The general criteria applied a person's spending capacity and not merely the income or wealth. The other criteria is the worthiness of the client and his average monthly balance. Most of the banks have clear-cut norms for giving credit card are as follows. A person who earns a salary of Rs 60,000 per annum is eligible for the card. And second is a reference from a banker and the employers of the applicant is insisted upon. Modulus operandi of credit cards. The mechanism of operation of credit card can be illustrated with the help of following diagram. Operations are: customers apply and get the credit card. Arrangements are completed between the banker and the seller. The customer makes the actual purchases and signs on the sales vouchers. The seller sells retail vouchers to the bank. The bank settles the claims of the seller. The customer receives the intimation for the purchase made by him. The customer makes the payment for the purchases by him.
Frauds in credit cards. As we have discussed earlier, what does fraud actually mean? So I'm going to tell you fraud in credit cards. An act of criminal deception, mislead with intent by use of unauthorized account or personal information. Illegal or unauthorized use of amount for personal gain. Misrepresentation of account for personal gain. So let's get to know about types of fraud. Application fraud, lost stolen card fraud, amount takeover fraud, counterfeit fraud means stealing fraud, card not present fraud, triangulation fraud, mail not receipt fraud, identify and phasing. A lost stolen card. This type of fraud occurs when the user have lost the card or his card has been get robbed. So he have to block his account or inform to the bank. Amount takeover. This type of fraud occurs when someone illegally obtained our personal details or our personal account numbers, or it's type of hacking.
So now, let's get to know about different measures for detecting and preventing credit card frauds. There are different key measures which are used for detecting and preventing credit card frauds. Some of them are as follows. First is Address Verification Service, AVS. Second is Credit Verification Values, that is CVV. Third is Negative Databases. Fourth is Fraud Rates. Fifth is Relocation. And sixth is 3D Secure. Address Verification Service. This technique matches the cardholder's billing address and zip code information given for delivering the purchases against the bank record. However, this technique has different weakness, that is, the address information is available online. It makes the bankers' works boring in preventing the fraud. It cannot check the entire information required. Next is Credit Verification Values, CVV. This technology checks 3-4 digit number embossed codes on credit card. This technology has the advantage that it requires physical possession of card, but its disadvantage can be nullified by phasing. It also cannot protect the merchants from transactions placed on physically stolen cards. Third is negative databases. This technology checks the order against fraud attempts. Fourth is fraud rates. This technology checks for recognized patterns associated with the fraud. It carries the advantage that it is easy to configure and understand. But the disadvantage is that in the case the fraud patterns are changed, new fraud pattern may not be recognized. Fifth is relocation. This technology checks the consumer's geographical location based on IP addresses. It is advantageous as it can block or flag orders originating from high-risk countries. However, negative aspect is non-applicability on IP proxies and satellite.
Sixth point is 3D Secure. 3D Secure is a protocol designed to be an additional security layer for online credit card and debit card transactions. The name refers to the three domains which interact using a protocol.
Wanted to know more about plastic card fraud? Get educated. Let's begin. By 2020, plastic card fraud was expected to grow by 45%. Here are some simple do's and don'ts to protect your card irrespective of technology. Don't write down your card number or PIN. Don't let your card out of your sight. Don't let anyone use your card or PIN. Do use password protect with vendor or website. Do cover your transaction by blocking PIN pad from view. Do notify immediately if your card or PIN is lost or stolen. Do use card wallet to set card control preferences. Thank you. So now let's come to the conclusion. So guys, considering overall this article reveals what actually credit card means. Overview of a credit card and also different types of cards. This article also reveals what actually fraud means. Also, different types of frauds in credit card. Clearly, credit card fraud is an act of criminal dishonesty. We have also discussed difference between credit and debit card, and also different measures for detecting and preventing credit card frauds. Considering all things, I hope you came to the right conclusion of this overall article. Thank you.